Well, every month we get to check in on what's happening with the business scene in Utah with Utah Business Magazine.
Ron is live at their headquarters now with Catherine Bennett, executive editor, with some of the stories in this month's issue. Good morning, Ron.
Yeah, hi guys, and a lot of great stories in this month's edition of Utah Business. Catherine's here with us now. We wanted to start off with the Great Salt Lake. There's been a lot of news lately about that, everything from President Trump vowing to make sure that nothing happens to the lake, to Governor Cox as well. Okay, so your story, Catherine, deals with extracting lithium safely from the Great Salt Lake. Tell us about this story.
Right, we obviously, as you mentioned, we're all bought into saving the Great Salt Lake, but there's some really wonderful minerals that are in the lake, and we've been extracting for years. But there's a company, Lilac Solutions, that's found a way to extract without evaporating water, which is what we don't want. And they were evaporating in mass quantities to get minerals out of it. So now we have a safer way to still kind of get this expensive water to help us out and fuel the products we need it to.
And I guess they have pools out there, and some of the extracting processes have depleted the water, whereas this doesn't deplete that pool that they're extracting from.
Exactly. It's this process called DLE, but it is lithium extraction that it's saving the water.
Okay, and then we want to go to story number 2 here, and this is a really incredible one too. A Utah company called Pattern just went public. We're talking like $2 billion company, right?
Yes. They had an incredible valuation, $2.2 billion, but it was back in September. But we had this on our radar. This is a huge success story in Utah, this company, and the co-founders of Pattern, they're actually married. They're an incredible team, but kind of the underlying story here is Mealinie Alder, one of the co-founders, is one of the only women in Utah history to ever take a company public. And so we heard that news, and obviously everyone's talking about Pattern, how wonderful this success is. And then behind the scenes is this person who has just been absolutely crushing it, building this company quietly. And she's made history for Utah, and so we wanted to make sure we really highlighted that achievement. The last one that we could find that took a company public was 30 years ago with Nu Skin, and we might be missing one in there, but we couldn't find. This is a really big moment for women in Utah.
And explain what Pattern does.
Yes, Pattern is an e-commerce accelerator. So if you sell any type of product online, they'll take it all the way from what's the data that we can extract from Amazon to help you sell more, sell faster, all the way to we'll ship it for you. So they're really helping so many brands that we know and love just continue to grow.
Yeah, that's awesome. We're going to have to follow them even closer now.
We absolutely do.
Okay, and another story we want to talk about, Minky Couture. I mean, they're everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah.
Even at the Grammys. So what was the focus of your story?
We saw that they made a debut. Someone saw them on, I think, Good Morning America, and reached out to them, asking them to be part of this exclusive group that is gifting the celebrities that are at the Grammys. So Justin Bieber has a Minky blanket, all these people that we saw on stage, Lola Young, these award winners, Olivia Dean, walked away with their blanket, and some came into the gifting area and met with them. So they have photos with Reba McEntire, all kinds of really, really fun people. But it's fun to see brands that are homegrown just making a splash throughout the country.
Yeah, that's incredible marketing too.
Oh, absolutely. You don't get better. You don't get better than that, having the it people with your product. So kudos to them.
Now, another company, new company, that we're going to spotlight this morning, and you were pretty excited about this. I was excited too when I heard about it.
It's defying the norms.
It's Wiley. Tell us about Wiley.
What caught my eye about Wiley is it seems to almost be going in the, we can't get away from talking about AI. I talk about it in my world every single day. And this is a company that is modern, but is taking something that's retro and kind of making it cool again for families.
Okay, and we're going to show that for you right now. We actually have the co-founders of this company, husband and wife team. And thanks so much for being with us. Okay, so this phone right here, maybe you hope will take the world by storm.
Yes, we hope. We hope we've found kind of a solution to a lot of this tech that's seeping into our lives in places we didn't really expect it, and hopefully we can help phone calls make a comeback and give kids a better option. I love it. We're we're excited to tell you about what we're going to do here.
Okay, yeah, we have a whole segment coming up here in the next half hour. And Chris, you've got a 1980s phone right here.
Yes, this is
And basically
off of eBay, and we got it to work over the internet.
Okay, so it's home phones that work over the internet, and a lot of families will be interested in this. So coming back, about a half hour, maybe less than a half hour or so, we're going to tell you all about this.
That is pretty cool.
I miss the landline.
And yeah, my dad was a telephone man. We always had the best phones to test them out. So that's pretty cool.
All right, we'll check back in with you, Ron. Thank you.
Okay, and we want to remind you, you can watch ARC Salt Lake, these segments, anytime on your phone, tablet, TV. You can watch us live and check out highlights from all of our newscasts on our YouTube page, the ARC Salt Lake YouTube page, at the QR code right there on the screen.